And we're live! Hey, how's it going? There's something different. My hair's gone.
It's very weird.
I had to take it off my head. I had to remove it because I couldn't stand it anymore. And I'm not a hairstylist, and neither is my wife, so we just buzzed it. We just buzzed it down. So I'm
There
a
it
bald
goes.
baby boy now with a beard. Haircut, yeah. I'm
Very rugged baby.
I'm a very rugged baby. I look like my dad.
Oh, really?
A little bit. I was like, okay, yeah, there's my dad a little bit, so it's fun.
I've never actually seen him, so I can't say. I can't make a proper comparison. So, what's going on, pig? How's it going, man?
It's
been a bit.
Ironsworn. Are you ready? Are you ready to find all the details of the bullshit?
Yeah,
that
I'm finding out how fucked we are.
How just ruined we are right now. So, oofers. Let me go into my journal really quick and see the last entry. When I get back, possibly roll for my own personal learn from my failures. I've been waiting for that. I think I have 8. Let me see. I want to look at make sure I'm not missing anything. I always leave these notes behind for myself when I come back, which I think is really smart. What is my failure at? Yeah, I'm at 8. I could go for that big XPs.
That's if you make it out of this, yes.
Yeah, I feel like I could roll. My thing was I could roll for the failure now, and then if I got enough points, because I already have 1 experience point. I could I don't want to, but I could spend those 3 points for the axe to have the axe asset too. So we're sharing it at the same time. I had wondered if that was a smart idea or not. I might ask Oracle if I should learn from failures, but. Push forward into the delve, find the Varu, kill them. If Josh is present, Kataka is at 0 HP with the wounded marker. So you need to change that on her. She is at 0 health, and she should mark wounded condition.
Oh my god. What did you do to me?
Bad things happened.
0 health. And where's the wounded marker?
The wounded is in the conditions or
right
the bottom, which means you cannot, until you have a full rest, you cannot, never fight a shaman. Exactly. Exactly, pig. Until you remove that with a sojourn, you cannot gain health back, so it's very dangerous right now.
Okay.
So, last time, we picked up on the edge of the Hillwood, but that's not the last time we were with you, Josh. It was a little bit further back. We had, so let me go back just a little step further forward. Last time you were with us, we were at the Rockmore Temple. We had just completed a mission for the Iron Monks there, and I was more corrupted than I was coming into that fight, coming out of it, and we were hoping that they could help us. It turned out, because this is 2 episodes that you weren't here. This is the first. This is the first episode. It turns out that when we asked them for help, all they wanted in return, basically, was they wanted access to Lost Home again. They wanted us to go to Lost Home, act as their kind of what's the word? Act as their ambassadors to get them back into Lost Home. Liaisons, because we are Ironsworn, and it's kind of a big deal to have Ironsworn around helping. And they're hoping to get access back into the city. And we tried over and over again to convince them to just help us, and they wouldn't for anything. They were just like, no. You gotta help us with the city. You gotta stay here with us. You gotta help get us through. We can help you with the information that we can get from reconnecting to Lost Home. And it's like, no, we're good. So we left. They ended up being exactly like the blacksmiths of Blackstone Fen, which makes sense because canonically we made the blacksmiths of Blackstone Fen a part of the Rockmore Temple thing originally, because that was where we were actually going to take the caravan. You remember way back with the blacksmiths, we were going to take them to Rockmore Temple. So they're of the same brood, and we remember how things were with the blacksmiths. Well, these monks were the same. They want stuff from us, and we're just like, you know what? We're just going to leave, and we dodged north. What's up?
Givey.
We dodged north, straight cut up through the wilds. You didn't want to take the road because you didn't want to get anywhere near Lost Home. playing to your
Yep,
character.
makes sense.
We
It's character.
Yeah, we came across some travelers on the way north, a group of nomads following the giant lifestyle of moving from place to place, never staying in one place for long, and sort of following the lifestyle of Firstborn. And we asked them for help, directions, whatever they could give us in trade, and they did give us some help in pushing forward. We got like a free tick on the journey because of them, but in exchange, they wanted us to avenge the death of their child. Some wolves, a pack of wolves, about a few, just like a day or two back in the direction that they came, and significantly on the path that they are sending us. They apparently lost a child to these wolves. A baby was taken from them in the night. They presume it dead. They were unable to save it. They are not fighters, and they asked us to avenge the child. And I think we roleplayed it in. I believe Oracle said that Kataka was extremely adamant about dealing with this because there shouldn't be Varu in the Havens. There shouldn't be. Lost Home should have that shit on lockdown, but it doesn't anymore. And we didn't even know it was Varu. It's just wolves. Like, there should be, even these wilds should be well protected. But they're not. And I think there was a level of responsibility to Kataka to be like, well, we're going to avenge your child. We're going to get rid of this pack of wolves. And as we advanced further towards their lair, which ended up being this forest over here, Hillwood Vale, we found out that they were, in fact, not wolves, but Varu, wolfmen, firstborn, much more intelligent, much more dangerous. And we upped the difficulty of the thing from troublesome to dangerous. We reached the edge of Hillwood, which is our second episode, and we delved inside. We turned it into an actual full-on delve, which is on my character sheet. I wish I could like immediately share it with you, but it's on my character sheet. We are currently 4 ticks out of 10 into 4 marks, full boxes out of 10 into
Not even halfway
into the Vale. It is wild and fortified. It is a Tanglewood as well. It is those are sort of its traits, its domains and themes. There can be wolves, Varu, elder beasts, other kind of creatures. It's a dense, dark, misty forest. We got inside, and it's claustrophobic. This place is interesting in that, like, all the trees and all of the branches, they're alpine, but at no point is there ever a path. It's just constant trees 5 feet away from each other. Like, that's so claustrophobic and hard to move around. So we've been navigating this place like really densely, like,
So
step
it's
by
like-
step.
So it's totally like Mirkwood.
It's super Mirkwood. You can't see the floor of the forest. It's all mist, but as you're crunching your feet into the floor, you hear the pine needles crack, but they sound like bones. So this place is also haunted a little bit. It's a little super creepy. We found signs of the Varu deep in. We found a rune pond that fed out a stream that flowed up the opposite direction of what it should be flowing. The runes marked a trap, and it was not a path we wanted to go. I suggested we move away from the four, like, we actually found like a cut path to go, and we're like, no, that's the Varu wants you to go there. It's a trap. So we took the way less traveled back, still through the thick of the woods, and we were tracked down by a hunter, a watcher, a protector of these woods, a Varu shaman, part in the spirit world, part in the material world. It was able to combat with us it was quite a challenge to face this protector. It zoomed sort of in and out of the spirit state into a material state, and it was able to sort of put its hands and arms, like its attacks, through you and attack you before it even materialized. That's was terrifying. We had to hit direct blows to be able to rip it out of the spirit world, to be able to actually damage it. The fight went well at first, but it just started to go downhill as it started to use its powers, and Kataka got a hand right through her gut, Dragon Ball Z style, and kind of like pulled out and like a hole in her gut. I was able to land the final blow to scare it off, not to kill it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
So it's still
it was
out
not
there.
a complete kill. So I wounded it. It's probably going to die, but it's bad because it is totally. We presume it's going to retreat back to the camp, and negotiation with the Varu is off the table. It is going to be a fight with the Varu. Because we've already shown our hand in attacking them. Well, defending ourselves, but yeah. Basically,
It's not good.
we attacked first because as the shaman surrounded us, it started casting a spell, and neither of us knew anything about Varu much. You knew some, but like I think it was immediately like it's gonna cast a spell on us, kill it. So that's what happened. We're kind of in a bad way.
Great.
Our current quest, which you can benefit from as well, is let me see here. What are our points? Yep. Delve, kill or negotiate. It's definitely gonna be kill, and find any remains of the baby. So the baby could still be alive. It could be a part of the Varu tribe. It could be dead. They could be using its bones for something terrible. Like we have no idea what the state of the baby is. That's something we'll figure out together.
So I've got like Death Priest and Raiders of the Long Road on this sheet. So I need to clear these, right?
Mm-hmm. Not the Death Priest. Death Priest is still on them as our major quest.
Okay. Have we made any extra I only have 2 hash.
Yeah, let me see what progress we have on the Death Priest. I see, we're at 2. We should be at 2.
Okay, so I have 2. Raiders of the Long Road is
That, we
done.
did that. We completed that.
I'm assuming.
Let me see what Pig's over here. I think he's, talking about, turned out to be Varu. Discovered a danger. It complicates our quest. We found a stone in the ruins, yet fresh spore. We decided not to follow the stream of the water. Boss is pulling his weight as well. Till he touched Shadow. Yeah, till I rolled Shadow. Like, we have found that all my rolls do well when I don't go for my best stat. If it's alive, what the heck do we do? Nothing. It being alive was a consequence of me getting a weak hit on the finish the fight. And the weak hit being it is going to go back to its camp, probably die there, and basically warn them that we're coming. So the bad thing that happened from the fight with the shaman, we won it, but the consequence was negotiation is off the table with the Varu. They know that we've attacked one of their own. They know we're in the forest. What do we do if the baby's alive?
So we were going to negotiate with the Varu? Is that what
we were going to try? We were going to see if that was going to be
at behest of the monks?
No, it was just an option that was on the table. They wanted they wanted us to avenge the baby, but we don't know the situation. Like, if the baby was alive, I think it was a situation of maybe there's a way to negotiate the child back.
Monk baby?
No, it's one. We got this quest from travelers. Random travelers, nomads.
That's where I was getting a disconnect.
Yeah, you're okay. We've cut all ties with the monks. We were unable to make a bond with them. That failed. All monks.
They turned out to be a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, they turned out to suck. So this is a quest from the humans, but they follow giant nomad lifestyles. And their baby was taken. So we're just trying to avenge them. That's our current vow. So that vow you can easily mark on your thing right now if you want. It's avenge the taken child of the Ironlander nomads we passed along the way. We're at 4 out of 10, and it's dangerous mission. But we are still delving. The last thing to happen was I healed you. You didn't die or suffer worse. You could have gotten a permanent. I don't think I was going to get you killed, but I think at the worst would have been the permanent debuff, which would have been rough. But you're just wounded and unable to be the frontliner in the fight because any other hits could kill you. Looking at the tiny dagger that you gave me, the last thing that essentially happened was me going, I think I'm going to need something more substantial to defend us. And you handed me your axe and said that if I break it, you will break me.
It's a hammer.
Your hammer.
It's a hammer.
Sorry, it's a hammer. You handed me your hammer.
That's my entire class.
Yep. You handed me your hammer and said if you
my entire character class.
If I break the hammer, you will break me. You still have access to the hammer asset at any time that you want to use it. You just say, canonically, you take it out of my hand. Cosmetically, it's in my hand right now.
Give me that.
Do we think I should learn from my failures and pick up the hammer asset? Do you think we should leave it up to the Oracle, or do you think it's just too good of an option to pass up? Because even if I got a weak hit on my failures right now, I would have enough experience to pick up the hammer asset and effectively be using it. So my favorite thing to do in this game is to, instead of picking assets just like a cool D&D item kind of thing, it's fun to have the narrative pick it. And this is a situation where the narrative would be picking that asset for me.
You can't switch it once you take it, right?
You can.
So you could be taking away from a different asset that you're getting then.
I believe with the move, learn from your failures, you can get rid of old assets, I think, too. Like that are not working. Let me see the move.
But you'd have to have enough XP to swap it out.
I would. I don't have to swap it out. You can have more than 3 assets.
Okay.
So you can have more. Yeah, let me see quick learn from failures here. Yep. If I get a strong hand learn from failures, I can discard an asset to gain experience back. And if I did get a strong hit, I think I would discard my archer because it's just not, it's broken, you know. Like my dagger shattered, that I was using as sort of the swingy archy edge. I'm actually better with iron. I'd probably be better with the hammer. Do you think I should?
If you
Oracle, or
if you feel like
you're my only other player here, so like you're my other DM. So I'm wondering if you've got a call.
I feel like if you think that you're gonna have it long enough, it would be useful. I just don't want you to take it and then we're done. Now I've got this asset hanging around.
Yeah. I think it's a situation because Boss has already established that he kind of has a kinetic power with metal, that if we were in the middle of a fight, it would be interesting. My first thought was us like Thor and Captain America tossing the hammer back and forth kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that would be kind of cool.
I knew it.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. I think that would be an interesting way to force it back and forth.
So you don't want to upgrade an existing asset, maybe help yourself out a little bit?
I want to, but I'm wondering if the narrative is more tasty. Like if it's more interesting to take this asset because it's what is happening naturally in the game versus me just deciding to boost something because I want to boost it. I could do an Oracle.
Yeah, if you're not sure about it, go ahead, roll.
What do you think? Almost certain that I learned from my failures here as you hand me over your axe. Likely or 50-50 or unlikely or small chance. What do you think? You're entrusting me.
Learn from your failures.
I'm learning from my failures. How likely is it that I am learning from my failures in the situation where you entrust me with your axe? And I think it's this moment that you hand me this weapon that I think of all the times I've failed you. All because you are a lot of my failures. Like I wonder if you entrusting me this final time.
I would say likely.
I think so too.
I would say likely. It's not 50-50, but you're not surefire,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be likely.
I think likely. So it's a 75% chance that I do learn from my failures and take this asset if I get enough XP. Okay, let's do it. Oracle, do I learn from my failures here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm nervous about this roll. I'm very nervous about this roll. Okay. All right, I'm doing my mark my failure. It's an 8. So let's see what we get. Please be good. Oh, it's a weak hit.
Better than a miss.
It's okay. It's okay. It makes
better
sense.
Than a miss.
It's better than a miss.
You rolled a 1 and an 8.
It's better than a miss. It's better than a miss. Yep. When I spend time reflecting, my failure is 6 or greater. Roll your challenge dice. Compare. Momentum cannot be used. Okay. On a weak hit, I learn from my mistakes and take 2 experience and clear all progress. This makes sense because it leaves me with 3, and I can get the asset. So I won't be able to unlearn my archer for more XP, unfortunately. I have to clear all progress. I wish there was a way to quickly do that here, but there's no clear button on the progress page. Ugh. So I'm just going to do that really quick. Likely. Only boss, yeah. Only boss gets a weak
hit.
And I'm gonna
A
take
1 and an 8.
I'm gonna take the hammer, even if I didn't want it. I'm taking the hammer because I've got it now. So it is a combat talent, and it is the which one is it called?
Thunderbringer.
Thunderbringer. When you face danger, secure an advantage, or compelled by hitting or breaking an inanimate object, add +1 and take +1 momentum on the hit. Okay. Alright, I have Thunderbringer in my hand. Ooh. Ooh. By hitting or breaking an inanimate object, we have to find something to shatter. Alright, so yeah, I think that's the first scene, is you handing it over to me. I promise, I will not fail you this time.
You've had so many chances. This is it.
This is it. We will.
If you fail this one, you'd be in big trouble. And I can't bail you out this time.
If I fail this one, I think I'm dead. So let's just pray.
We're both dead.
I know that. I promise that you are putting your faith in the right person. For the first time, I'm seeing my failures for what they are. I will do better.
I hope so.
Oh, let me help you. And I get at your side. Oh, you're so big. Oh, and I help you up. I've gotten some bandages on there. There's only one way to go. We have to kill these Varu. Unless you think the way of the coward is the right path, but I know that's not you.
Sometimes it's brave to run.
It's true. We could leave. Attempt to get out of here, never come back. Those nomads might never know that their child was unavenged. They could presume we are dead, but I feel like that is the path of shadow. One that has failed me before. You are wounded heavily. I will not push us into this. We could try to leave. Hope that they don't follow us. What do you think?
If we're going to leave, we need to secure our escape. There will still be killing.
We have to forsake the vow. That would have to be done as well. Are you willing to forsake a vow?
I don't think we really have a choice.
Alright.
Pretty messed up.
Yes. Let's just try to get out of here. These people, their child, they are doomed. So are we breaking the vow first, or are we attempting the escape move? What do you think? Vow first or escape first?
Would the vow, if we broke it, jeopardize our escape?
Breaking the vow, forsaking the vow would just, we would suffer spirit, and we would suffer 2 spirit each. I'm at 0 spirit.
I'm at 3.
I'm at 0. So it could.
You're gonna endure stress, aren't you?
Little bit. Yeah, it could fuck me up a little bit. Yeah, we endure stress. I mean, yeah.
Do you get any vote of confidence with Thunderbringer in your hand?
Thunderbringer in my hand, mechanically.
Learning from your failure, would you get a +1?
On the endure stress. I think so. I think something from that for sure. I think we could.
I think you'd get a little. You get a little bit of a morale boost. I would assume.
I think we could add.
If you're gonna be.
Yeah, I think we could just use.
So do you want to take the? So you want to take the 2 spirit?
Yep.
endure stress, and then leave.
Let's break the vow.
right,
Kataka's
do
too
it.
fucked up.
I'm at 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to. You have to roll the. You also have to roll the endure stress.
Oh, even though I'm at 1, I haven't hit 0.
You still have to. The move itself specifies.
Oh, just breaking the vow.
Clear
is
your
making
vow.
the... Okay.
Endure stress. Suffer negative spirit immediately, equal to the rank, which is 2.
Great.
And then you roll the endure stress button. So
I don't get the +1. I gave away my shit.
Go ahead and make that. Go and make that move. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
What do you get on a weak hit?
Moves.
I think you just endure.
It's having trouble loading.
Yeah, I think endure.
On a weak hit, you press on.
You
Under endure stress.
You just press on. I think that's all that happens.
Okay,
all right.
good.
So I'm
Easy
going
peasy.
to attempt to. I'm gonna get shaken. I know it. Oh, let me clear.
You get a +1.
Let me clear the vow. Clear the vow completely. Yep. So this quest is over. Dissolved. And endure stress +1. I'm going to use my heart and add a 1. Okay. Nice.
Hey.
Okay, we just press on.
Press on.
So
press on. Good.
Now we just have to get out of this fucking forest. Which
do
could
the
be
escape
on the other side. Yeah, let's do the escape move. I'm probably gonna head this since you're kind of hurt here.
Yes.
So delve moves are going to be right here, which is just escape the depths. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm going to attempt to.
Strong hit +1 momentum.
What are you doing?
No, I'm just reading if you get a weak hit, we do get out, but there's a price.
Yeah.
And strong hit, you earn +1
Also,
momentum.
I was using Thunderbringer there. I take a momentum from enduring that stress. That's my failures. My sort of enduring the loss of the of the vow here. You have endured and pressed on for the sake of your party. Exactly. Should I attempt to secure advantage with Thunderbringer? Thunderbringer's actually pretty sick. Fucking
Thunderbringer's awesome, dude. How do you think I've been fucking everything up in the combat?
By hitting and breaking an inanimate object. So I think Thunderbringer's huge, but I think as it comes to my hand, I let it go and it thrums with the energy of the sort of magic that's imbued in me. The dark, what's it called? The Starforged Black Iron magic that has been imbued in me since the creation of my character, and it's like thumbing in front of me. So I'm literally going to fucking Thor this thing, and just like cut a path through, like just smash away all the branches. So I'm gonna attempt to secure an advantage here, I think.
Nail it.
Absolutely. And I think it's gonna be fucking iron 100%, and I get +1.
Should have just expected this.
I know. I'm gonna mark a failure really quick since I suck. Let's do I pay the price. I feel like it's just like, so I could do the most obvious negative outcome. I shoot it forward and it comes back and just fucking bashes me right in the face because I'm not used to something this big. I think I just take a damage.
Or I have to catch it.
It's got to be a price paid, and I think I get smashed in the face, and I take a health hit here, 100%. So I'm at 2. It's not great.
Oh my god.
Okay,
what are you doing?
It doesn't work like that. I thought I could. Never mind. Let's just fucking get out of here. All right, and then let's attempt to get out of here and not. I'm also messed up. Like, we got fucked up by this place.
How do you even poke your own eye out with a hammer?
It smashed in the hilt. Let's just go. It's so big. All right. So let's fucking escape the depths here. Probably edge for me. To just quickly get out of the way here. Yeah, what's edge say? Find the fastest way out. That makes sense. Like, just maybe
Yeah, just
cutting back the way we came, you know? That's the
Yeah.
fastest way out. We have a
If
path.
it's charted.
There's a path. We literally cut away a path from the because the pines come in so thick that they have to be like cut away. I was using my dagger.
Yeah.
We're getting in here, so I think that makes sense. So let's just get out of here. It's a very good question. How do you poke your eye out with a blunt sword? I think I got the hilt on the way back. It just like got me. So I have a big fucking shiner right there. That's great.
Your head sounds like a gong.
All right, let's get out of here. Nope. We're not.
Goddamn.
We're
gonna die
never
here.
getting
We're
out
so
of here.
dead.
We are never getting
We're so
out
dead.
of here. Escape the depths. On a miss, a dire threat or imposing obstacle stands in your way. Reveal a danger. If you survive, you may make your escape.
All right.
You encounter a risky situation within sight. Envision the danger or roll on the following table. Are we just tracked by Varu? Do we just have to fight our way out of here? What do you think? Do you think we should roll?
Either that or a forest fire or some kind of landslide or...
Landslide. I mean, those sound like things that could.
Because we're near the water, right? We're near some water?
Water is on the way back. Pigman thinks
Okay.
it's Varu. Thinks we're tracked. I think that makes the most sense.
That makes sense if we're making our way.
Yeah, I think we're trying to get out of here, and I think we can hear them like on the sides. Like we hear the howl.
Some travel calls.
Travel calls. We can hear their beating footprints on the path on either adjacent side, and like we passed the water. We passed the sort of rune area that was totally a fake. And I think that's where this fight should go down. In that sort of opening where there's that water, and then we get there and we can just see their eyes in the darkness. How many we'll see how many there are. Let's roll and see how many there are. It's just gonna be a 1d3 if you want to roll it for troublesome, dangerous, or the third one, formidable. It's bad.
Troublesome.
It's only troublesome. Thank
We are good.
Fucking God.
Troublesome only.
Troublesome only. All right. I'm gonna put him on here. So this is Varu pack. So I think it's only like 3 of them or so. Like it's not a lot.
It's a scout party.
They're
scouting for us.
Yeah, they're scouting for us. And yeah, what are these? So we described the shaman Varu very like tall, sort of lanky limbs, and like its fur was matted with beads and all kinds of like tribal stuff.
My music cut into like chase drums.
Chase drums. What do you think these Varu look like as they lunge at us, as they attack us?
So what are the Varu supposed to be?
The Varu are wolfmen.
Are they like tribal, like wolfmen,
let me get the description, the descriptor here. Oh, this shouldn't be on this screen. This should be on this screen. Cool. Yeah, let me get you the descriptor for the Varu, because they are pretty cool. They would be cool to play a Varu. Honestly, that would be sweet. Varu. The Varu are humanoid beings who dwell within the deep wilds and in the woods of the hinterlands. Their features are fierce and wolf-like. They are broad-shouldered and a head taller than an average human. Their long hair is ornately groomed and decorated with beads and other trinkets. The Varu value territory above all things. They often war amongst themselves and against the elves to gain or defend holdings. They mark their claims by carving clan symbols and runes into trees. Only the foolish ignore the warning of these border signs. We did. Several of our settlements built too close to Varu territory are now abandoned ruins, bearing the mark of a victorious Varu clan.
So they're humanoid.
Yes.
Just with long hair.
Yes.
Wolf-like features, so they're probably just like broad-shouldered dudes.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking they have like almost snouts, but not quite, kind of thing.
Yeah, they're like Neanderthals or something.
Yeah,
with like the elongated skull kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, so yeah, these 3 that are around us. Do you want to?
So they've got like clubs and bows probably, and so they're gonna be like clubs, and they're gonna be fur and leather.
I love that. Yeah, absolutely.
They've got like the bone necklaces and the war paint and the.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, they surround us.
They're what you call it? Forsworn from Skyrim. They're like Highlander, like shamanistic
I
tribal. They've
love
got
that.
like the straw, the bones. Yep.
Varu archers surfing in the trees. That's awesome. So they're coming at us at like range, and we have to plug into them. I like that idea, Pig. I think that's really cool. They don't actually come in on us. They're just like in the
They're from a
trees.
distance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just trying to finish it.
and we have to like get them. So we immediately, some fucking arrows start wisping past us.
And I can't participate, right? Because I'm at 0.
You can. It's very dangerous though. So enter the fray is what we're gonna do. So you can do things to help me, like shout out and call out. Like if you don't want to do direct attacks, you could do aid an ally, or you could just do face dangers to try to build your own momentum to like get up on a guy and like choke him out or something like that. If you want to go for a strike or clash, you can still do your regular attacks if you want to risk harm to yourself.
Don't want
But
to risk harm.
there'll only be one unless you grab the hammer from me, which you can just say that you do, and that can easily be a secure advantage, or it would be a secure advantage, and you could take the hammer from me. I think absolutely, and that could be how you could toss it back and forth with a move.
I'll aid an ally. I'll try and aid an ally.
We have to enter the fray first, so let's see if we have initiative coming in.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to do that technically because you've got the.
We both have to.
We both do.
We both have to see who has initiative and who doesn't. I'm going to enter with my wits.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Combat moves. Enter the fray. Right at the top. See it?
Oh, wits.
Wits, shadow or heart, up to you.
I don't have any of those. Wits is probably the best. Yes! She's still here. +2 momentum.
So take your +2 momentum. I'm a big bad. Oh my god. Okay,
she is on death's door and still doing better.
My foe has initiative. Pay the price. I think I lose momentum.
Yes, yeah.
I think I immediately lose momentum here. I don't have. I'll take a momentum hit for troublesome for one. They call me Black Eyed Boss. I'm about to kick your ass. Yeah, I think. What does your strong enter the fray look like? Describe this to me. And then I'm gonna describe my weak ass.
Strong enter the fray.
Yeah,
I think
you're wounded, but like, yeah, what do you do to like get ahead of these guys?
Well, if they're surfing the trees above us, I think if you missed and you're totally like, I'm just gonna grab the hammer from you and turn around and like out the base of one of the trees.
Oh yeah, you fucking just take it from me.
Just totally shatter it, and the tree like drops and then starts to tip.
Yeah, that's my momentum loss. Is I don't have the hammer. You've completely you just take it right back and you chop a tree. Badass indeed, Pig. Very badass. So I don't have initiative. I can't do much of anything right now without getting a strong hit on something. I am going to face danger in that, like, I'm gonna try to dodge these fucking arrows and get some cover behind some of the rocks near this thing. I'm just gonna attempt to face danger here, and hope that shit doesn't fuck me. Shadow, because it's my favorite one. try to hide behind some rocks and duck away.
Let's do it.
Yeah, deception, stealth, or trickery. I'm literally going to try and like slink out of view of these guys, if I can. So let's see. What's happening to me? what's happening to me? Face danger. I think I'm entirely exposed. Less momentum. I'm just losing all my momentum here. So you do something,
grinding
please.
to a halt. Yeah. Also, the tree I think would like fall down and cut off any pursuit.
I think it's kind of cool to think like I'm running for my hide spot and it just goes down right there. I'm just like, and I'm cut off like, completely. Like there's nowhere to really hide now. So what would you like to do? My time has come. What would you like to do in this situation? You have the initiative. You could direct strike right now and deal a shit ton of damage to these guys. Because each hit you do, so you right now with a regular hit can do 6 boxes worth of damage, because it's each hit that you have Or no, yeah.
You have a tracker
Each
for
hit
this?
is 3. I do. I'm tracking it on mine. You can track on yours as well if you want to like add a progress. I just did
Okay,
Varu
if you're tracking it, that's fine. We'll go.
Yep.
We'll go for that.
Each hit right now, each damage is 3 boxes, and right now your hammer by itself does 2 damage, so it would be 6. If you got a strong hit, it'd be 3. You could fuck these guys up wounded.
I think she probably see you fucking around,
I mean, there's a tree in front of
and
me.
just there's a tree down, and or so are you separated toward our escape, where I'm still behind the tree, or
Yeah.
are you stuck with them?
I'm stuck with them, I think.
All right. So she's gonna see you fall behind the tree, and with like, was she bandaged up before?
Yeah.
You can see the typical like in anime, she's like
The blood, yeah.
she's pushing and it like fills the bandage, but she like leaps over the tree she just felled, and just looks for the closest archer and does like the Thor thing where she spins it and
Yeah.
just throws it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is
Just
probably going to
something
hit multiples, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
around the square. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So roll a strike, right?
Yeah, I think totally.
And then for Thunderbringer,
You can Thunderbringer is not
face danger, secure advantage, or compel. When you strike a foe to knock them back, stun them, or put them off balance. So we're not trying to do that. I'm just trying to do straight damage.
Do you have so when you strike a foe to knock them back or stun them or put them off balance, inflict 1 harm instead of 2 and take +2. So yeah, you can choose to do this if you want to do a stun and take 2 momentum, and instead of doing 2 damage with your weapon, you'll do 1 damage. So you can use that.
But I think we need to stack damage though.
Yeah, if
we
you want to
like,
go
shut
straight
this
in for
down.
damage, let's
Yeah,
see.
we're just gonna go. We're gonna straight strike with this.
Let's see it.
Obviously iron.
Why? Okay, so can I see these really quick? Let me just look at this. Miss for me, both me. Strong hit, miss, strong hit. So you retain initiative and you fill 9 boxes. You can immediately right now. Well, first of all, describe what this looks like, and then I think you should just go for the finishing move.
So she's not even gonna throw it. I think she's gonna jump between you and the other archers.
Yeah.
She's gonna spin and she's gonna like whip it over her head.
Yeah.
In, like a circular motion, and let it extend out and hit everything in range.
Okay. And wounded. I know. Oh God. So yeah, you hit them all. Do you want to go for the finishing move? Do you want to go for the end the fight? You're at 9 out of 10.
Yes.
I would just roll the end of fight and type in 9.
Filled progress 9.
You got to describe how you murder all these guys.
Yes. So I think she's gonna jump between you. She's gonna shout at you to get down.
Immediately gets
and
down.
Just two-handed, just like that. And I think the ground would just all up in front of him.
Yeah.
Just trash everything. There's like some charged lightning in the dirt.
Ooh.
As she just slings just the earth at them,
and they just get totally buried.
They just get shoved against trees, buried, rocks crushed. Yep.
Rocks crushed. Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, and they're just dead. And I think I can see they're just like they're like just bodies like in the mounds. And I think I
shredded.
I get up and I say, Kataka, you are so fucking powerful. Oh, yeah.
Immediately she like falls to her knees and it's just off. It's out from under the bandages now. It's running down her side.
I grab the hammer as it like falls to the ground and say, I've got you. Let's get out of here. And we get to escape because we face the danger. And I think we probably, because it's late at night leaving this place, because we were in here pretty late, like we didn't get a chance to rest or anything. Like we dove in, and this is same day I think we're coming out, because we did one small rest inside, and I think the next scene is we see us fucking leaving this woods, getting like a mile away, and we just gotta make camp, dude.
Oh my God.
Actually, you're bleeding, and we can't like sojourn.
She's messed up. She's at 0. Like, there's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last. That was the shred of any sort of strength she had left.
Let's make camp and talk about our next move. I think that's what boss would say. He says, we need to discuss our next moves. You do not look well. Let's make camp. Get rest. Get away from this place.
She's like totally pale and can barely speak.
Yeah. Absolutely. God, I wish I could. I wish heal could remove. Oh wait. If you have the wounded, on a strong hit with heal, we can remove the wounded condition. You can try to do it to yourself too. What's your wits?
My wits is 3.
You would be better at taking a shot at that. I could try to secure an advantage to help you with it, but let's
like find or provide supplies or something.
Yeah.
More bandages, any gauze or anything like that.
Yeah, we're at 2 supply, so make sure you're at 2 supply. By the way.
2 supply.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
High as great. Yeah. I think so we've got a couple moves on the table here. There's a make camp, there's a resupply, there's a heal. I want a secure advantage. What do you think the first thing that we do is?
She's got to be healed.
She's got to be healed first?
If we make camp and she doesn't heal, we'd probably die out here.
Okay. I'm going to try and secure an advantage by God. What can I do to help?
This.
What can I do to help?
It's going to create a detriment.
I think what can I narratively do to help you? With a heal. I don't know.
Do we still have supplies?
We have some supplies. Yeah, we have 2 supplies. I could literally just be assisting you and bandaging you up.
You could do that.
Getting your armor off kind of thing.
Or maybe you're desperate, so you're calling on the shadow.
I don't know if I should call the shadow here. I don't know if it's a good idea.
I mean,
I was gonna say heart and
save her life, or that.
Speed, agility, precision, like helping you get your armor off, helping like prop you up, kind of thing. I don't know if
that could be too.
Deception, stealth, and trickery. I don't know if I can deception, stealth, or trickery to help you. Josh, do you want to die? Yeah, for real, like shadow.
I am super nervous. I'm super nervous right now. Whatever we do.
Yeah, let's do.
It's the will of the Oracle.
I'm just gonna do heart. I'm gonna try and do heart. It's only a +1 stat.
You're cheerleading. You are presenting your compassion in the open.
Trying to
your empathy.
To show whatever empathy I can and just help you. So let's just see if I fuck that up too. Yep.
Pay the price.
Pay the price. I'm gonna roll for this. What's this one? Something of value is lost or destroyed. What of value would be lost or destroyed?
Value? Lost or destroyed?
This is me trying to help you. Your trust. It's gone.
Oh no.
I think I'm like trying to help you here. And
but does this tie back to the escape? Entrusting you with the escape.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's why this is.
Yep. I think you just shoved me off. You just tell me to like I'm trying to help you.
No. Get back.
I just want to help.
I will take care of it.
All right. Fine.
And
don't want you to die. Yeah, he's on the sidelines. He can't do anything.
I guess I'll try this. She's doing the whole like field combat medic.
Yeah.
Gotta do surgery on yourself. So she's just like ripping clothing and making sure like.
Should we test the bond right now?
Oh, do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me test the bond.
Yes. Right before I heal. Perfect.
Let me test the bond. Yeah. With I think that's what the secure the advantage thing here. I think we test the bond right now. Your bond assessed through conflict, betrayal, or circumstance. Yeah, circumstance right now is that I suck. It's rough. So I need to make another heart roll for you not to just basically hate me. We can't. Okay,
Huh?
so this will be interesting. I do have to mark another failure, unless I already did. I think I didn't. Let me see how many failures I've got here. Since I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I should have 5. Wow, I'm already filling this back up. I should have just waited. So this is interesting because this is going to be kind of up to you. Your bond is fragile and you must prove your loyalty. Envision what they ask of you, and do it, or swear an iron vow. If you refuse or fail, clear the bond and pay the price. What do you think this is? Do you think this is a pocket thing for later? What do you think?
Envision what they would ask of you.
I will never be able to test the bond with you again until I've done this. Yeah, it's envision. Maybe not right now. It could be like best thing boss you can do right now is leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's up to you. What do you think? How can I make this better? What can boss do to not fuck stuff up? I wonder if it is just literally walk away.
Need to go get fresh water.
Oh, that's what. Okay, that's
Get fresh water for the. If she's gonna be patching herself up, yeah, there needs to be some clean water. We need to boil it, and we need to.
Yes. And I think I'll be making the resupply move then.
Yep.
All right, so 100%. you make that heal move. I leave. The best thing I can do right now is leave you to yourself. Yeah.
This is Iron.
Yeah.
Totally, 100%. She's like trying to not pass out while doing this.
Yeah. Absolutely. Come on, strong hit. Clear that wounded mark. Burn momentum, dude.
Momentum's gone. All of it. Yep. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
So burn all 6 of my momentum.
Uncheck wounded and get 2. Then take or give up to 2 health. You can take 2 health right now.
Take 2. Yep.
Oh my god. What's that? What does this look like?
So she's leaned up against a tree, and articles of armor, clothing, whatever. The hammer's sitting right next to her, and it's kind of sunk a huge hole into the ground.
Yeah.
But I think as she's got the bandages, and maybe there's like sewing thread. She's like threading it back together. Whatever the split is here, all the blood. Probably see. Since it was a weak hit at first, I think you could see like the sweat beads on her forehead, and then the Thunderbringer kind of sparks.
Ooh.
And that's the last thread the needle to seal it off.
It off. Oh yes. Okay. You
are
good.
Just heart rate up, leaning back, just kind of trying to burn off the fever.
Yeah.
Get color back in her face as blood isn't gushing out anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've probably found a place where our camp is going to be. A fire hasn't been lit yet, so we haven't like made a camp. So I think this is all
shouldn't light fire.
This is in darkness.
The Maru are out there.
That's true. We won't be lighting a fire. So, and then I think from that scene we'd see you kind of like definitely lean back, like it's sealed. You got to fight the fever now, and it would fade. I think it's like a zoom up from looking down at your head, kind of leaned up, looking at the stars, kind of thing. And it would just immediately cut to boss fucking water. I have to find water. I have to find water. She'll die if I don't get water. Must find water. And I'm just like I'm looking for a stream, and I'm looking for where that stream leaves the hillwood that was cutting through it, Hillwood Vale, and I'm around the edges. So we know what happens if I fuck this up. I'm probably get attacked and seen by Maru. They're gonna come back to our pit camp or some shit. So I'm going to roll plus wits and look for stuff. It might not be that bad. I'll probably roll to pay the price and see, just to not completely bone us. Let's see here. Okay, we hit. Take up to 2 supply, but suffer momentum for each. That makes sense. 0 momentum's fine. All right, we're at 4 supply.
Negative.
I take forever. I take a long time to find this water. I think I finally find it, and it's like, I found it. Fuck, I don't have a bucket. And he starts taking stuff out of a pack and like seeing like he's gonna get it. So it takes him a while to figure out how to get this water. back.
She passes out in that time. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't realize the time passage. So for sure,
Yeah.
she's just leaning against the tree trying to recover from.
It's hours later when I come back, and I think I'm immediately just like lean you up, get some water in your mouth. You're probably still unconscious.
Yeah, for sure.
This. I have to rest. And I feel so. I look at the wound. I said, "You're alive. Thank God for your own skills." And I feel the fever. Just, you will break this, like you've broken everything else. And I give you some water, and I think it's camp time. I think it's time to make camp.
It is camp time. 100%.
I made the last move. Well, I guess I'll make it. You're unconscious. I'll make the move. Rolling supply. We have 4. It's not bad. Nice. We each get to choose 2. Oh, by the way, the +1 health for you and any companions does not count for allies. So this is for actual companion assets.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay.
I'm going to take. Can I take spirit? Do I have shaken? I don't. Yep, I'm gonna take spirit 100%. And you see the list for make camp, right?
I'm clicking on it. This is a strong hit. Choose 2.
Yep, choose 2. I'm thinking the health too. I'm gonna take health.
I need to recuperate. And
you could recuperate and take
momentum.
I would take a knock our supply to 3 and take an extra health for you. Personally, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, so heal and then extra health too?
Do recuperate and partake. I think just because you being healthy is really important.
Okay. Yeah.
What's your momentum?
So -1.
Your momentum's at.
It's at 0.
No, your momentum should be at 2, right?
I had to burn 6.
You should have reset to 2.
Why would I reset to 2?
Your reset at the very bottom of your momentum track should be 2. Whatever it says on reset.
So why do I reset to 2 if I burn 6 for a strong healing
because your reset marker is dependent upon how many conditions you have, kind of thing. So you have a max amount of momentum. It says basically at the bottom of your thing you have a max amount of momentum, and you have a reset. The max and reset will go down by -1 for every condition or burden or bane that you get. They'll go down by -1. So your reset is 2. Is what it should be.
Okay, so what condition triggers the reset?
Just burning it. If you burn momentum, you go back to 2. Yeah.
Really? That's weird. Why?
So, because that is the, it's sort of, it's implying that you still have your advantage, that you are still you have no conditions, burdens, or banes. You still have the advantage of being healthy. So that is representative of the momentum, of the advantage that you have of not being in a terrible condition. You burned your momentum and it goes back to 2. It would have been 1 if you were still wounded, but you're not.
So we only have 2 supply, right?
We have 4 supply. We went up to 4. If you use that second ability, we'll go down to 3.
So drop to 3.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go to 3 and I'll gain 2 HP back to 4.
Perfect. So you're at 4. Okay. That's amazing.
Yep.
I'm at 3 health and 1.
Oh god.
So yeah, we camp. What is this? Wow. What is this? It goes really well. Like, we're protected. I think you break the fever. I get enough water. I think that's the supply being taken. Like, you take enough water. I've gotten enough supply to help you break the fever. And there's probably food in the morning too. Like, I was able to get some yummies.
Option to hunt. Yeah.
Yep. Option to hunt.
Yep.
And then this is nice. Yeah, this is nice, Pig. We're back in a good position, and I think it's probably the next day as you're coming out of your fever. How are you feeling?
I felt better.
The color is back in your face. I was able to get the water, the food, what we needed to help.
The fever is gone.
Good. Are you feeling like you can stand? Are you feeling strong?
I'm not feeling strong, but I can stand.
What you did last night, once again have saved my life. You... That hammer. You are something else, Kotaka. I do not deserve such a traveling companion for all the trouble I've put you through. I still must go north. I must find out what this curse that I have is and relieve it. I will understand if my actions, my mistakes, have made travel with me seem deadly. I will understand if you would rather take your own road. But
if I do not go, who's going to keep you from breaking yourself?
perhaps it is my destiny to be broken. I would not deny your companionship, but I cannot help but feel guilt for what I have caused you. You would not be wounded if it were not... If you... Is there something in the north that you want as well? A reason that you are coming? It cannot be me. Or this.
There is something.
Yes.
Something I must finish.
So you do have a drive. Something else.
Better together.
Better together. If given the opportunity, I will help you, if I can.
Even what I did back there will not be enough. You'd better be ready.
The north is savage, even this far, even in the havens. We will be breaking into the hinterlands soon, to the hilllands and the Vale. It will only get worse from here, if the stories are to be true.
What's the name of the place that I'm headed to?
You are heading to the Shattered Wastes. From here, the Havens goes into the Hinterlands, which is this next zone, and then into the Tempest Hills, and then into the Veiled Mountains, and then the Wastes, and each one is worse than the last.
Us.
Yes.
I need you to understand where I'm going. I am headed beyond the hinterlands.
To the Veiled Mountains? Or further?
Shattered Wastes.
You are going beyond the wall.
I have already been there. I need to go back.
And you've returned? He looks
Yes.
directly at you and says, "You're not lying. Why would you go back to the land of the damned? To a place of ice and shadow? I have only heard myths. You are one of few, if this is true."
This is something you must never tell anyone.
I look around. No one to tell. He says, if it is that important to you, I will take it to my grave.
I died once.
What do you
In the
mean?
wastes.
What do you mean once? Isn't that all you get? Wait, you were you wound? Explain.
I died.
Dead.
Yes.
He kind of takes a little bit of a lean back. You are not. Are you? I want this. I want this name to be right. I need to get this.
I think it's a reaver. Reaver.
It is
I think.
He would think it's something else. You're not frostbound,
Oh,
are you?
no, that's my path is
Oh,
Revenant.
I know. Revenant,
Yeah.
Revenant makes complete sense,
Yeah.
but he would think
Yep.
so. Something that lines up with Revenant but isn't Revenant are frostbound. Some who fall prey to the long winters or wild storms of the northern regions are given a horrible new life as
Ooh.
frostbound. These animated corpses are cursed to forever seek warmth and death that the warmth that death took from them. You are not frost. Wait, what's again? Yeah, frostbound, are you?
Do I look to be frostbound?
I don't. I've never
Am I
seen.
a ravenous monster searching for heat and death?
You don't have the blue eyes, so I guess. Not what? Then, if you have died and come back, are you of God, Woken? What are?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe you were brought to the. Whatever it is. How? Why? What happened? What's? How did you die?
I passed trying to travel. And I woke up. And I had this. And she has the hammer.
So,
Something did not want me to die. Or maybe I was too stubborn.
what were you trying to do in the waste? Why travel there?
She hesitates for a long moment.
You don't have to tell me. I am just trying to piece together how it is you have died and returned to the living.
The Lord of Lost Home. He is my brother.
This is what kicks him back further than the come back to life, because he's dealt with
Yeah.
all this magic shit. I think he like eyes widen, and he thinks for a moment, and I think he says, what's his name? Abram. You are the wait. You are the sister of Abram the Third, Protector.
Yes. Yes.
You're from Lost Home. That's why you didn't want to
Unfortunately.
go there.
Correct.
What is it?
To
What is it like? Wait, no, wait. You're royalty. Should I address you differently?
That will not be necessary.
I didn't.
It would be best if no one knows.
I didn't know. And he stands up and says, "I've been traveling with a fucking princess. He says, what were you doing in Fool's Fall? Of all places, the backwater of the deep wilds."
I told you. I passed on and I woke up.
That is a large tract of land. You woke up in Fool's Fall?
I was sent there. I don't know why.
This
I
is
had
all.
my hammer.
This is all out of a fairy tale. I don't know what's happening. He looks and he
I
says,
don't know why I was so far south,
"I.
but it must have been for a reason.
You still have not explained why. I mean, you don't have to, obviously. And I would not. I would not push you, my
Boss,
Kataka.
Lost Home is cursed.
What do you mean, cursed? Is it not the land of plenty, with food and water flowing, with honey and
There
milk?
is something evil underneath. The same evil that runs through you.
He looks down at his arm. The iron? I have heard of the...
I had a vision. Endless black underneath Lost Home. I tried to tell my brother, It's a fool. You need to pack up and leave. All of the people, everything. Lost Home needs to be abandoned.
Where would...
Someday, that black will rise. And you are proof that it will rise eventually.
I have to get rid of this curse. But if people have to leave, where will they go? Where? He looks
Away.
at you.
It doesn't matter where. Away.
That's why you were traveling north. You are looking for
believe-
passage.
The answers are in the wastes.
That's a lot of convincing, a lot of people, a lot of... That's a very big vow! I need to sit down. I am feeling faint. He says... So you are a princess of Lost Home, royal blood, of Scold lineage.
Yes. Yes.
Makes sense why you are so big. There's a...
Excuse me?
Sorry, you are a very muscular, a strong. Yes. The darkness below you say something is growing in Lost Home. Would it have anything to do with the iron wall that they built? The thing that now protects the city?
Iron Wall.
The great wall of iron, 20 feet high, built around its circumference. It was built months ago.
Where did they get this iron?
No one knows. It was gone. It was not there, and in a few months it was there. Some say it was a feat of ingenuity. That was a show of the greatness of the people of the Ironlands and the metal they wield. It had something to do with why so many people retreated into Lost Home, and so much of the land is now unprotected. At least that's what Chenda told me.
The only answer is that the iron was sourced from underneath.
I don't know what His Majesty the King is up to. But I imagine if it has anything to do
It's
with
only
this...
safe to assume at this point that he's already corrupted.
Well, that's not good. Well, should we still... Can we still... Am I worthy to still move north? Should we keep going north? Find this death priest, cure me. Find this passage you're looking for.
We need to know if the priest can even cure you.
If it's possible, it could
Otherwise-
be the fix to all of this.
Otherwise, it could be lost. All of it.
Then you have stake in this priest as well.
Unfortunately.
The north is our destination. I will still call you Kataka. If that's okay with you. I hope this doesn't change anything between us.
If anyone were to find out about this,
My lips are
you would be
sealed.
killed. You would be killed.
Oh, my lips are
Might
double
be-
sealed.
Brought back to Lost Home.
And you would be brought back to Lost Home. That would not be good, I'm sure. How is your relationship with your brother? Bad? Bad.
She rolls her eyes and scowls at you.
Okay, no, I'm assuming bad, with all the darkness and the shadows and that. Okay, well,
He refused my counsel. That is why I headed north.
Oh.
I would say our relationship is rocky at best.
well,
Rocky is...
I guess if This means we are saving all of Haven. And what we are doing, then... I guess our quest has new meaning. We are losing daylight. We should go. North it is.
North it is.
And we go north. What about Strongman in the north, the other brother? Yeah, he's
I heard he wasn't doing so hot, actually.
Well, he's doing okay. Who's really doing bad is poor Ida. She's not doing great. Ikram, last time we saw him, he was dealing with some bounty hunters from his brother Abram who were sent to kill him. So, or take him back. So he's on the brink of a fight that I haven't done yet. I gotta do that on another Friday. Is play with these alternate characters and push them forward. So we'll see how he's doing. But we should get back to our massive quest north. I think that's a great idea. Is push forward. No, not the Sunny Child. Yeah, Sunny Child is very bad right now. Ida is in a predicament.
There we go.
But we can scratch this. We can scratch this quest. Avenge the Nomads. Just take that out and continue our mission to journey to find the Death Priest and his chapel trapped in time. Each area we go through is a mark for us on this quest. What's up?
So, spilling her backstory to you.
Yes.
Would we have the ability to forge a bond?
We are already in a bond forged. Do you have a bond with me already? I think we do.
I don't know.
Am I on your bond list? You are on mine.
Yes, you are. Okay, so we have a bond.
We have a bond. I don't know that we need to test the bond.
Okay, so we don't need to do anything. We don't want to test anything.
No, we don't need to test anything.
All right. I thought that we didn't have a bond up until this point, because I remember you saying that, so...
Yeah, so the journey we have is interesting, because our journey is directly tied to our current vow that we have, which is a dangerous vow, which is journey to find the Death Priest and his chapel trapped in time. It is dangerous. We have 2 marks on it. It is also tied in to this is it's layers and layers. Let me kill some of these tracks that need to not be here anymore. The shaman is good. Cool. Tied into this is our journey to find the chapel, which is an extreme journey, which is fun. So we kind of just been eyeballing our position for our extreme journey. We need to get to this area, so we're passing through quite a bit of land from here to there. And every time we get through a place, so our first tick, which was for 2, which is what we're at for the actual quest, was leave the deep wilds to the east. The second tick is travel the length of the havens north. I believe that we will complete that on our next successful undertake a journey. Then it will be our next parts will be cut past the hinterlands, and then through the vast of the Temple Hills, and then reach the Veiled Mountains and the chapel itself. So it is a vow tied into a journey. It's a bit interlaced here, so it'll be a little weird, but we'll push it forward as we go. We're feeling a lot better, so let's we have come a long way from Fool's Fall. We have. We're only 2.5 ticks into the journey to the chapel. 2.5 marks. Yep. So let's continue our journey. Would you like to make the roll, my friend?
You have made a lot of them thus far. Yes,
I have. I would like you to make some rolls. So
we'll attempt to journey.
Undertake a journey. I could aid you, but that always ends up being poor. So I'm just gonna let you do.
Bad idea.
Get us out of the hinterlands.
Journey move using
out of the havens and into the hinterlands. Yeah, my man.
Yes.
Rolling hot.
Kataka. All right.
All right, so that is
Strong hit.
undertaken
You
damage.
reach a waypoint. If the waypoint is unknown to you, envision it. Then choose
Yeah.
one. You
Right.
make good use of your resources, or you move at speed.
So we are marking progress. Oh yeah, I need to remove these since we are no longer going. We have passed the Hillwood. What's really cool is we can go back into the Hillwood and we reset the Delve if we ever go back in. So that is a dungeon that stays on the map. It's just fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's kind of cool. Oh, it procedurally generates.
It
as you
procedurally
reach
generates
stuff.
as you reach stuff, and stuff actually stays around. And what's really cool is going back with other characters into the same world and having those places.
Looking at
still
the map.
be there.
Yeah, the maps.
It's
maps
so
already
big,
built.
and you're like, yay! I have
Yeah.
my own world that's been written. So let's. We're moving into a. Where's the mark progress? Here we go. So we were at a full 3 marks, full hashtags, 3 marks in Journey to the Chapel, and I believe we are out of the havens and into the hinterlands. Which let me get the art up for that bad boy, so we can see our new place.
Hell yeah!
Oh great. Dense forests nestled against rugged terrain, hunter camps and remote settlements, bird song interspersed with sudden unsettling stillness, Ironlanders foraging and hunting game, hungry beasts stalking, Varu bands howling their war song. This high terrain consists of a long string of forested hills. And then there's more details going down about what it's
So
like.
it's very very northern sort of cold, chilly forest shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm just surprised that
Awesome.
Lost Home hasn't burned them out of the forest. Must be anti-fire runes or something. That's the weird thing. Lost Home has retreated inside of itself, and a lot of even the civilized havens are no longer civilized. So yeah, we've cut into this north. We're getting our first hint of north, and since you succeeded, totally roll up a waypoint that we've made it to.
All right. So we're looking at
Ask
the Oracle.
We're gonna ask the Oracle, and I think we can probably just roll a location and then some descriptors.
So you want to do location, just location.
But yeah, just a location. Like, what kind of location did we come across?
Okay.
Like, what's because we're like, this is a waypoint. It is a marker. It is like a what's the word? It is a travel marker. So it's going to be a significant thing.
Oh, okay.
That we made it to. We're traveling
Landmark.
through this land. It is a landmark, exactly.
So you want like 3 location rolls?
1 location roll and a couple location descriptors. So we'll see.
Single. Okay.
Yeah. So 1 location roll. Of course, it's a forest. We're in a. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. But let's get some descriptors for this. Dense and foul, and dead. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's get a name for this place if you want to roll up a name. There's like settlement names, but we can use that as well. We can use a part of it. Woodfall. See if you can figure something out from that. Or you could roll a character name if you want to roll like a Varu name or something like that.
Well, let's toss like...
that is weird. So that macro isn't set up very well, but well, this is set up to give you an idea more than anything. A word in an old world language. What culture is represented by this word? What does it translate to? That's kind of cool.
So Woodfall, Dense Foul Dead, Long
what
Gone Tribe, Civilization.
Yeah, what do you
Maybe
think?
they got choked out by the forest. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that idea. Like they got choked out by the woods, like a dead civilization inside. What do you think the name is? Something of an old world. What culture is represented by this word? What does it translate to? Yeah, we could like make up a word, or you could throw a Varu name in there. Do you think it's small? Like a small patch of forest? Since it's just a waypoint? It's a significant.
Maybe you could call it Driftwood.
Oh, I like that.
Drifted away from life.
Driftwood. And I think it's like it's old world language. I think its name would be like Daedra.
So we're like rolling across this long lost sort of dead ruins. It's like a ruined area.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some like stone walls or something where they tried to start or something.
Oh yeah,
Didn't quite make it.
Uh, oh god. Okay, so you said choked out forest. I'm imagining it is this patch. Like we're in the hinterland, so there's plenty of woods, but I think there's openings too, and there's just this patch of wood in the center. And I think like, oh, this is so cool. Like it's almost unnatural in the way that it is. So I love the idea that you said that's a settlement that got choked out. Literally, you see the walls of the settlement. It's as big as a settlement, and the trees burst up from it like it was purposeful to destroy it. Like there's just trees in the settlement.
Malicious forest.
A malicious, like only trees in this spot to rip it apart. I love that. Ooh, yeah. That's cool.
Split buildings and yeah.
Yeah, let me put that in a locale here for this place. So that
maybe the trees that come through the buildings are a little weirder, like maybe like a horizontal trunk that curves or something.
Yeah. Like
so it's a landmarked
legit a druid rolled by and was like, fuck this place. Just
or
like,
something. Yeah. Or spirits or whatever the hell is up here.
Dominating an old ruined settlement. Its growth seems almost malicious.
That goes with foul.
In destroying this this once civil.
Pig says, "Dang, the Lorax ain't playing today."
No, he's not. Fucking Lorax full in.
I speak for the trees and fuck you.
And fuck you. Oh my god. So good. I love it. What was this? Yeah, dense foul dead. Oh god. I don't think we should go fucking near this place from 1,000 miles. Foul, yeah, dead. I think we should just never. We're camping away from that place, right? That does not look great.
Yes, I would prefer to stay away from there.
Yeah, we can fucking like see the sign that was like once on there with the rune of like the name of the town, Daedra, and that's just ripped through with like vines around it. Like, don't like it. Don't like it. I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Fuck with the force, and the force will break your knees. That's great. We are good to camp a distance away from that place, right? You're not interested in it?
I think, judging on our circumstances and ability to find hardships,
best to
avoid this place.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. Yeah, let's so I've discovered something that is cheap, but it is the way to fucking win this game. Resting.
Avoid everything?
No, camping between almost every undertaken journey.
But why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you camp between every single one? So we could push, but I just don't think it's fucking worth it ever. Like,
if we're on a journey, we're on a journey to the wastes. There is no civilization in sight. Why wouldn't we just
exactly
camps?
Just make camps every time? I was playing this game initially just pushing those to get to locations, but I'm okay taking these camps and like resupplying first to get our supply to 5, and then we camp with a +5 and we actually survive, because I'm at 1 spirit.
Dude.
So yeah, I think we need to.
It would give us a chance to like recoup too. So.
You resupply. What's your wits? Is it 3?
3. Yes.
You resupply. I will make camp. I will love that.
Resupply.
So yeah, I think this is we make it to this place where we're a good distance away from the fucked up town, and yeah, we're just going around hunting, dude. Ooh, okay, so I found a way to do opportunities too, mechanically. This is not in any book, but it's like there is a literal oracle for when the worst can happen, but there's no oracle for when the best can happen, which sucks. I wish there was. But what I found is just using the find an opportunity move in Delve is awesome. It works perfect for this. If you can't, or if
Oh,
you're unable
in
to
Delve?
think of something, so find an opportunity move in Delve immediately gives you +1 momentum, or you
Okay.
can make another move now and get and add +1 and take +1 momentum on a hit, and that represents your opportunity if you want to do that. And then you could roll on the find opportunity or choose something from the find opportunity list in the Delve move to help you,
Well-
unless you can immediately think of something that's amazing.
Maybe out resupplying or hunting, I find a good spot to camp.
You could find a good spot to camp, or you could find another cool weapon because I don't have one. But
Oh,
that's up to
okay.
you. I'm kind of
You
cool.
got that little stabby thing, don't you?
I have a fucking like letter opener that you gave me. Right now, I'm like using your hammer at the same time as you, which is fine. You don't have to find another weapon for me, because I can fucking throw the hammer off your back. And use it
Okay.
if I
No,
need.
I mean,
But
why
it
don't we do
has
that?
to.
Yeah, maybe I'll stumble across an old weapon.
An
of
old
some
weapon
kind.
could be cool. Yeah, you would. I would give you total opportunity to describe what my new weapon is if you want to do that.
Okay. I think what she finds. Oh.
It's got to have iron on it. It's got to be iron.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I think maybe we're rolling through here and it was,
Blessed by the Lorax.
if we're talking old, it's going to be like some kind of Nordic shaped sort of thing. So we're looking at
Yeah.
oh, you know what this is? This is a claymore.
Oh.
It's a claymore, but you're going to manipulate it with your shadow.
Yeah.
It's going to be like your focus. You're not even going to touch it. You're going to it's going to float.
That's
So
my next asset.
it's a freaking Nordic claymore, and it's got a really steep V guard on it, and it comes all the way down. This thing's massive. Like, you would put your hands on it, and there would still be like room for that much more.
I know what the
And
opportunity is.
The base of the
Go ahead.
sword has runes carved into the thing, and the blood well goes up and zigzags at the top.
I know what the opportunity is mechanically. Mechanically, we're going to cheat. We're going to switch out my Thunderbringer asset for the Claymore asset.
There you go.
I think
There you go.
Just a second. Let me
Yeah.
figure out which one it is. I'm going to bust out my cards here because I don't remember which one it is. That would be so much cooler than having to having to fucking.
But no, it's like, I'm envisioning a spell blade, and you're weaving it, and it's whipping around and spitting shadow or something. So
I love that
Yeah.
shit. Let me combat Sword Master. Yep, when you strike or clash, burn a momentum to improve your result and inflict +2 harm. Oh! I'll take it. I'll take it immediately.
wow.
Okay, so you gotta describe this scene of you getting me this thing, of you coming back, because I'm gonna be making the camp, so I'm still setting it up, kind of thing. I'm gonna make that roll in a minute, but
So before she brings it back, I think she would wrap it. It looks really old. Like, this is, she probably stumbled into, I don't know if it was a chapel or
I should draw that.
something. This was probably something that went above on someone's mantle, and it's just been sitting here and no one's found it. So it could have been like maybe ruins in a castle someplace.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So just took it down, carefully wrapped it up. There's some scuffs on it, but no rust. Like, it has not met the elements, even though it's been out here.
Okay.
She's gonna wrap it and sling it over her back, carrying the supplies. So probably like wood for campfire, game she hunted, that
Alright.
sort of thing. So she come back with the stuff.
Are you able to find any food, water?
Oh, I found plenty. I also
Good,
found
good.
something that may please you.
Please me?
So
What?
I don't need to trade you my hammer anymore.
Oh yes, I've been meaning to speak about that. That thing is.
And she would reach
unwieldy.
over and grab it and pull, and it just like never ends almost. Just keeps pulling. Yep.
What is that?
And hand it to you.
Must have belonged to one of the Ironlanders from that settlement.
This looks to be your style.
Yeah, he takes it. And I think, I think immediately as I grab it, my Starforged Dark Iron
reacts.
in me reacts and immediately starts bleeding into the runes. I
Yes.
say, this will work. Lucky to find a weapon out in the wilderness that has survived. It's a little roughed up, but I can make use of this. Thank you. And I sort of let it go, and it's in front of me, kind of thing. Oh, I love it. Yes, totally fucking sword master.
I would be careful with that.
I will be careful with it. Don't worry.
It's very old.
It can be strengthened. And I immediately grasp my hands, and you can see the black iron kind of eke into the cracks and fill.
I wasn't referring to the potential durability.
What were you referring to?
We know nothing about these people. A blade that has been sitting out here for centuries and not a speck of rust. Just saying.
Well, iron is iron. And if this stuff inside me has anything to say about it, it tends to be cursed more often than not. We will see what mysteries it holds. I'm gonna try to gather information on this fucker before anything. I think just to almost attune with it. What's up?
As you're messing with it, if I bring Thunderbringer, or she brings Thunderbringer close to it, does anything happen?
You tell me. I don't know. I feel like something.
I don't know. I've been describing a lot. I think.
I think immediately as Thunderbringer gets closer, it is a repel situation of the weapons not wanting to come near each other. Thunderbringer, I think, is iron of pure iron. It is pure iron, and mine is dark iron. It's light and dark iron, and they immediately just react back and forth. Oracle 50-50. I don't even know if we have to Oracle. I feel like it just happens. I think you get close with the hammer, and it immediately just reacts, and I think it's just immediately starting to say, what's going on? Maybe we should just keep.
I keep it over there. Yes.
I will. It will be over here. I don't think my metal likes your metal very much.
Curious.
Very curious. All of this.
Why did you not react this way when you carried the hammer?
I don't know. Might have something to do with this sword, finding a new host. Or maybe it was a survival thing. Who knows? Iron has proven itself to be more alive than we knew, so we should be wary. It is like magic.
As I said before, it's very old.
Very old. The return of the flying stabby stab brings joy to my heart. Yeah! Yeah! And this one does a lot of fucking damage if I sacrifice momentum. Shit. Yeah. Burn momentum. So I have to burn momentum to improve my results. So I need some momentum. Yeah, so when I burn momentum, it's super good. And if the fight continues, add +1 next move. Oh, so good. Alright. Let's camp. Let's fucking make this camp roll. How much supply? You got 2 supply back, right? I believe you get 2 supply with that roll. Absolutely. Resupply. Yep. Take 2 supply. So we're at 5. Beautiful.
I'm still here, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You still there?
Interesting.
What's wrong?
I believe I'm having. Oh.
All good?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Weird internet?
No, not internet. My mouse and my keyboard and a couple other things shut off and came back.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah, it's a little odd. That's what we get for putting Thunderbringer next to the whatever
exactly.
the fuck that is. Yeah, Yep, exactly.
All right, let's
Okay, so what were you saying? I missed everything.
camp. We're rolling. We can do
Okay.
our camp. I think
Now
that's
now
the
that we've
next-
resupplied, but what were you saying about
we should be at
momentum?
5
blah,
supply.
blah, blah?
I was looking at how my Swordbringer works. I only get to activate it when I have to burn momentum. So
Oh, okay.
it's cool
Okay.
though. It's really cool. From the stream, can hear everything just fine. Yeah, I think it was just a connection thing with.
Yeah. I've had some.
Let's
issues
make
lately.
camp with 5 supply. Ooh. Weak, really? Oh, 9 and a 2, but still.
We've been getting strongs all the way up here.
We
so.
get to choose one. I'm taking Spirit. What are you taking? You could do +1 next journey if everything else looks good, or momentum, up to you.
I'm gonna cap out my health.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
I think the journey has reinvigorated her. Now that we're actually on the way.
The wound is healed. Absolutely. You're feeling better. I'm regaining my spirit slowly as I grow, as I'm able to control the darkness a little bit more. Boss can use his magic to control the iron and arrows, yeah. Let's think about Archer. Yeah, he can. He can do that. That's why I initially took it. So I'm still have the assets, still benefiting from it.
It's still there. He can do both. Yeah.
Yep, I can do both. I can literally secure advantage with the Archer and burn for Striker Clash with Swordmaster. And literally take a sword and throw it for... Oh, too cool. It's
You're like fucking Yondu, but it's not an arrow. It's
Yeah.
it's a claymore.
I'm not even kidding. Yondu was the benchmark. All right.
Really?
Not even kidding. Yondu was the benchmark for my weapon to like
That's
zap it through
amazing.
people. Yeah.
Oh, you just got an upgrade. You're
Absolutely.
spearing people now.
I'm spearing motherfuckers. The worst part of it, though, is I'm better at Iron than Edge. But we all know with Boss, my 1 stats are the best stats.
Yeah.
They're the best ones. I can be like Yondu.
Yeah. See, he's just now catching up with the video, thinking the same thing.
You should keep being the one to undertake journeys. I can undertake with Shadow and get us 2, but it's a risk.
Okay.
So as above, I can travel with my Shadow. But I endure stress, which sucks. And I would rather build up my spirit before I start using that to get double moves.
Okay. Well, it makes sense because she's well traveled anyway.
Yep. So I think you should keep moving us forward with your awesome rolls.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we did camp. So we're gonna undertake journey again.
Undertake a journey again. I think we rest, we get up, we move. Like, I mean, what else would happen? I don't know.
Not really. I mean, just.
Oh, I was gonna gather information on the blade. Forgot about that.
Oh, you want to do it?
I do.
Okay, go for it. That would be. I can't wait to see what this rolls up as.
Fuck.
Come on, man. Yes.
I discovered
Yes,
something
yes,
helpful and
yes,
specific.
yes.
The path I must follow or action must take to make progress is made clear. And the progress being to control the blade. I take 2 momentum. And I think I completely envelop it in the shadow, in the dark iron, and it's like it's got a complete coat over top of it. By the end of the night, I say, "This will be my weapon. I understand it now fully. This was the sword of." Actually, God, I don't even know. I don't
Roll
even know
some oracles, man.
Roll some oracles, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I think we just stumbled across this thing. There's no way we know what this
Let's
is.
see.
It's just gonna be generated.
Yeah, I think. God, I'm gonna roll an oracle and say, is it of?
Is it?
Does he? Oh, what's up? What do you think? Well, you got something?
Is it sentient?
Oh, no, it can't be. I can't have 2. Like the black iron's
You can
already
have-
sentient.
But
But
wouldn't it be cool though?
it would be cool. Oh God. Oh no.
Maybe it's sentient. Maybe they get along really well.
Maybe they do.
Or maybe they merge. Maybe they.
Oh my God. I don't even want to roll. Yeah, I think. I think we find. I say. This was an elven blade. They imbue their metals with the souls of those who have passed in their family. That is how they forge the fire, through magic. Through that, they make weapons of powerful steel. There is a soul inside this blade. and it has decided to dance quite well with the voice inside my head. I think they like each other. And I'm just sort of looking at you, and I think it's probably all like, you don't like any of that. I don't imagine anybody who hears this doesn't like any of this. It's creepy shit. I'm imagining the soul inside of this.
Eyes narrow a little bit.
The soul inside of this is a like female elf, and I think I wanna introduce gender here, because I think we have a male and female duo situation.
Elegance, yeah.
Where they are dancing kind of with each other. The music, the music. I think they are dancing with each other, and I think, I mean, Firstborn recognize power, and this is power. And nothing's more. I mean, even as if we want to call Starforged Black Iron unnatural, it comes from the sky. I mean, it's pretty natural. But it's dark natural, and I think they just imbue and entwine in a dance. And I have this fucking married couple in my blade. Like, at this point,
fucking cool. Is what
dancing.
It is.
I love it. It fits. It fits. And yeah, it says this was a union that was unexpected, but one that would benefit me. Us. And yeah.
Of course. Us.
Us. And I'm just enamored with the power that I'm wielding right now. And yeah, I think he probably uses that same kind of cloth that you put it in to like have it on his back.
Okay.
Like tied.
Okay.
And he could just easily get it out if he needs to, but I think he's got it tied on his back. And we're traveling next day, Lord of the Rings style.
Yep.
All right. And we're moving. I love it. And now you can make that roll. Go for it.
Undertake a journey.
Powerful.
Sexy weapons.
Hopefully we never roll bad on this. Knock on wood. Weak. It's not bad.
Okay.
We suffer some.
Reach a waypoint and mark progress, but -1 supply.
-1 supply. So we lose some supply. So we're at 4. That's fine. New waypoint. Progress.
Want me to roll location?
Yep, go for it. We're at 3.5. Yeah, let's get a new location.
Boom.
We find a road. That's actually legit.
Road. Interesting.
1 descriptor for a road, I think. I don't think we need 3.
Oh, flooded.
A flooded road.
That's cool.
That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, like we see it under the still water. That's kind of cool. Oh shit! Is it like how deep underwater do you think it is? Do you think
in a forest?
Do you think this road has? Well, it's hinterland, so there's plenty of. I think there's still like rock and stuff. I don't know if it's all dense forest, but like, I wonder if it's a river and a road is inside of it, like under it, like where the road was, a river has formed.
Yep, I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like
it was
that a
it was
lot.
already the road was already carved out, so it just the water ran
Absolutely.
easily.
Yeah, we find a road. Do we want to settle here? Or do you think push further? More Undertaker journeys. This is how we get it done fast. Unless you want to keep camping.
I mean, fresh water is nice.
Fresh water is nice. But yeah, I think it's interesting because
should we try to stock up supply while we're here?
Yeah, just stay at 5, like stay super safe. We totally can do that.
Because we could hit a point where we don't find any.
That's true, and
a
I'm
long
still
time.
low. Let's slow the pace and definitely let's resupply and camp again. Like let's be slow about this until we're doing well, and then fast. The coolest thing about this game with Undertake a Journeys, an Undertake a Journey, 1 roll doesn't have to count for a day. We can expand and contract that however we want. So we could say this 1 roll took all day, or we could have rolled 3 times and said that took all day. We can always just adjust it, which is really fun. Yeah, let's slow our roll. Let's do a resupply. Let's do a camp. You should keep resupplying. You're very good at that.
I will attempt.
And I will do camps.
With wits.
Yep. Let's just
Bam.
stay at 5. And let's
Take +2. Yep. So we're capped out.
let's make our camps. Along the road, the submerged road, the road river. River road. Road river? River. That's kind of cool.
River run.
River run. Ooh, river run. I love that.
You rolled an 11.
Oh my
And the
god.
challenge dice
6
was a
plus
10.
5. Holy shit. What? We beat a
How
10
did you?
because it's 6 plus 5.
You beat a.
Oh.
You beat a 10.
Holy crap, a 10 is beatable. I love it. I love it.
I've never seen that happen.
No, that's insane. Okay, I
That's
love
amazing.
this. So we both get to choose 2. Let me just put this road on here because I don't want to forget this awesome like landmark. Every time that's the coolest thing about a journey is you just leave behind you a trail of things that have been created. Like, it's so interesting. Oh, that's way too thin. So what 2 are you taking?
Oh yeah, that's right. We get to do that.
Yeah, you choose 2. I think, yeah, if you're doing the minute you start doing well, you want to take the bonuses to undertake a journey.
Well, I don't need health anymore. I'm going to relax and focus.
Nice.
I'm gonna relax and focus. So 1 momentum and 1 spirit.
What'd you call it?
Now
River
2
Run?
spirit. River Run, yeah.
Okay, I love it. Paste. River Run Road. I love it.
Maybe your gray lady gave us some luck.
Ooh, my gray lady. Yes. That's what I'm calling her now. She's the gray lady.
Gray lady.
Oh, I gotta put that in my notes really quick. I gotta put that in my notes really quick.
Yep. Oh, pig 2. That's that new weapon swag coming in play.
Inside my sword is the gray lady. Perfect. All right. So yeah, that's River Run Road. And we fucking make camp, and then we get. You already picked your 2.
Yeah, I took a focus and.
I'm taking spirit and health. 100%. I just need both of those to go up.
I did relax and focus, so I got 1 spirit, 1 momentum.
I think you're starting to see boss become a little less my precious with the darkness as things go on. He's he probably at first day he was taking out that blade a lot to look at it, and I think this is like the night that he merged with it, and then I think tonight he only takes it out for like a few minutes and then he puts it back. I need to understand this power I have more to use it to our advantage. Controlling it is the first step. So, if you see me kind of going a little crazy, you just you give me a swift slap across the face, okay?
I don't need to slap you. You slap yourself.
This mutton is really good, thank you. Just cuts in whatever you killed for us to eat. We got 5 minutes. We can go for another. We can go for another push.
Yeah, I say we push one more. Do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Undertake a journey.
At what point do we cut through the? Oh, by the way, go to your because we have gotten away from the on your vow list. We have gotten out of the hinterlands, out of the havens, which is 2. So we should be at 4 on our journey to the Death Priest.
Okay.
Yep, we should be at 4 marks.
And that's still dangerous, right?
It is still a dangerous, yep, but it's entwined with a very difficult journey because of how far it is. But the reason I think it's only dangerous is because the journey itself is it's time. So it's not terribly like threatening. It's just the time that it takes to get this far. Things that happen along the way can be threatening, but the journey itself isn't. Yeah. Securing advantage would be him just practicing with the new sword somewhere along the lines for a sojourn. Yeah, that makes sense. If we get the opportunity for a sojourn, which we might not need. So yeah, let's bust and keep going through. I feel like we break the hinterlands after. What are we at? Yeah, I think after this. I think if we succeed this one, we've passed the hinterlands, I think.
Okay, so we're pushing.
Well,
trying to push out.
Wait, no, I don't think we have yet, because I'm trying to time the amount of distance. But I think we're gonna get further. We'll probably be on the edge of breaking out.
Okay, that's fair.
No. So push us forward. Kataka, take the lead. What?
I love it.
Oh, you love it?
I love it. I rolled a 5 in the challenge dice for both ones.
I just saw. Oh! Wait, that's ultimate crit. I think you get 2 for that. I think you get 2. I think we make 2 progress points for that. That's a perfect time to do that. That's ultimate crit. The best thing happens. But you get to have final say on that. That's your role.
No, it works for me. Do it.
I think.
Hit it.
Like, yeah. What happens? What is the opportunity? And take +1 momentum. For that. For
sure. I think we follow River Run.
We follow River Run.
And it just opens up to us. It goes right through whatever or whoever left this here. This was the main road.
Yeah.
And it heads north.
It heads north, and I think it let me go on here. I think it cuts straight fucking into the next place. Absolutely. Let's update that on the map. River Run Road. Absolutely just cuts straight through, and we're out of the hinterlands. Because I was gonna say we don't make it on the next one, but we make it on the one after. So
but crit, yeah.
But crit. So put another 2 markers on our journey, on our quest to find the Death Priest and his chapel trapped in time. We should be at 6. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
If we attempt this roll at whatever point we attempt this roll, wherever we are in the map is, I think, where he actually is. So we can go all the way to the Veiled Mountains if we want, and we'll be at a 10, and it's guaranteed he's there. But we could see if he's further back by rolling and cut the journey short. So yeah, it's interesting. So what for our final scene, roll up our what's the waypoint we make it to? We did make big progress for sure. Like we're gonna get to this Death Priest before we know it. Ooh, so this is great.
So we're not heading down. We're heading up.
We're
heading up to the source of the river, or where the river is coming from.
And now we're in the Tempest Hills, which is stunted forests, howling winds, mist-shrouded waterfalls, mining settlements, nomad encampments, and high plateaus. Ironlander caravans hauling bounties of ore, wary giants keeping their distance, mammoths grazing in alpine meadows, and you can see this fucking picture. There's goddamn mountains. So like, I think there's some big. I think we come up on a big mountain.
Did you see my descriptor?
Oh, high, a high mountain. So yeah, what is this?
So this is like way out there. We're talking like snow-capped.
Oh my god!
You look
but it's
over
the only
and you
one. It's like Lonely Mountain style, right?
I don't know. I'm thinking like a range. Just this. We found a mountain range, but the chasm is,
Oh man.
So we're working our way through these high mountains. Yeah.
I love it. What are they? Yeah. What's their name? You can roll if you want.
Powder Peaks.
Powder Peaks. I like that.
Snow, snow cap, I guess.
Powder Peaks. Very cool. You could also roll
PEA.
like
PEA.
PEA. Oh yeah.
I mean, if we're peaking for powder, then
Powder
there you
Peaks.
go. Sweet.
Love it. Let me put them on the locale here. It's high. Give it a couple others. Give it a couple.
You want to drop a couple? Okay.
Yeah. No, give it 3. This is a significant thing. Strange.
Strange?
Is it like shaped odd? Protected. Oh fuck. Alright.
Yes.
What makes them strange?
Strange. I like protected. I think the height is what protects it. That's why the cliffs and the chasms and stuff are so steep and
yeah,
dramatic.
High cliffs.
But strange. Yeah, what makes
Is it just the shapes that it makes?
Oh, no. You know what it is? We've got
Time magic. Oh, pig.
we've got well, I was thinking, yeah, he's okay. So to build on that, not time, gravity.
Ooh.
Maybe we've got some boulders that are doing the, you know, maybe they're charged by some sort of energy,
Boulders float in the air. Oh,
or
yeah.
like rocks, maybe boulders, or yeah.
Some kind of firstborn magic. Yeah. Oh, land. This is like a giant, like giants for sure, right?
In the mountains, yeah.
Yeah. Giants live in these mountains. Oh yeah, God, snow-capped for their name. Powder Peaks. I wonder if they would get. I wonder if this name would be. I like Powdered Peaks, but I wonder if these floating rocks seem so much more significant. I wonder if there's a way to play on it. I don't know.
Gravity does not fall.
Does not fall. Not fall peaks is kind of cool.
Oh, not well. If you're gonna do, we have a lot of falls.
Spelled like. Oh wait. We do have a lot of falls. It's true.
Why don't we say? Do you wanna? Let's oracle maybe.
Yeah, let's do an oracle. Yeah. Do you want to do? You could do a name. You could do anti-gravity falls. What do you think on the oracle list? Let me see here.
We don't. I mean, settlement.
Like
settlement
Ironlander names are they're gonna make it sound like it's a full name. You could just do a descriptor, a location descriptor.
Oh no! Well, if you hit quick settlement name, there's like Bleak Green, Wolf, Raven, Gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You can just click quick settlement name or just pick one of these.
Go boop.
High Watch. New Hill. Lost Brook.
That one doesn't really make sense.
Thornstead. I feel like we can come up with one here. I feel like this gravity thing.
High Watch.
Enlightened Peaks. Interesting. High Watch. I want to put fall at the end of everything.
Well, they're floating.
They're floating.
So why don't we do like feather?
Ooh, Feather Peaks. Actually, just Feather Peaks sounds really cool. What do you think?
You just want Feather Peaks?
I like Feather Peaks. What do you think?
Yeah.
That makes sense, like what they are. Because it's still that softness of like the powder, like adds to it, so it's still like added in there. Feather Peaks is interesting. You sold on it?
What if we could mix? Because this is like winter land.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah. Is there like a
Feather Frost?
Okay. Yeah. I like it.
Feather Frost.
Or Frost Feather. Or Frost Feather Peaks.
Frost Feather Peaks works too. Let's do Frost Feather. Frost Feather Peaks. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So I think this is the last scene that we see is us viewing this mountain range. We've cut away from the hinterlands, the woods. We're probably on that kind of like cliff edge kind of thing, looking out at this new land.
Trudging through the snow. There's
like
ice all over the place. Yeah.
I don't know if we're quite in the ice yet. That sounds more like the Veiled Mountains.
Oh, no ice? Okay, so it's just snow.
Yeah, because like let me show you. So Tempest Hills. Like that's photography for Tempest Hills, and then Veiled Mountains is like legit what you're thinking. Like that's the next step. We're like on the edge of that. And I think these feathered peaks are but I believe like if we were to get closer to them, we would experience snow, like you're talking.
So well, if we're not quite to snow, would it be like mist?
Yeah.
Mist feather?
Mist
feather peaks?
Ooh, God, keep making
or
this
fog
name.
feather?
Fog
Mist feather or fog feather?
Fog Feather. God, Fog Feather's so good.
Okay.
All right, it's Fog Feather.
Sick.
It's
All right.
Fog Feather Peaks. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This really sounds like a training trip area for warriors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Go to Fog Feather Peaks. Survive climbing parts of it. Absolutely. So yeah, that last scene, we would see us standing there, this new land before us. And it says, we really are traveling to wild places, aren't we?
The strangest is yet to come.
And that is where we end it. Right there. Oh, it's so good. Okay. The strangest is yet to come for giant warriors. Absolutely. Well, this was perfect. This was amazing. We fucking crushed
Made
it.
tons of progress, dude.
Dude, leaving fucking
Oh my
Hillwood
God.
Vale behind was genius. Fuck that quest in its entirety. That would have
We
just
survived.
killed us.
We both survived. I was so dead.
We made it.
I was so dead.
I know.
Kataka was like,
fucked up.
she's at 0 and she was wounded. That would have, if any of those rolls had gone bad with Varu, we'd have been fucked. That'd been it.
You would have been close to making a. You would have gotten the permanent maimed, which you can never get rid of, unless you get a special asset card that you have to sacrifice something else to
Fucking,
undo me.
while she was wounded, I clutch saved your ass.
You clutch saved me. Great session. I love your amazing stats we gave you, since we gave you better stats than me, and you're super strong and good. And we're all the way up to Feathered Peaks, and we've like filled out some of the map too. We put like 3 new locations down. I love that it happened. Like, no, we put literally our travel thus far has created, and I'm gonna make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new locations on our map have been created because of our journey. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing. And
this
you've got to you got to write up too that spilled the backstory to you.
Oh, yep. I'm going to.
Don't forget to put that in there because that's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Potentially bond testing eventually. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, I will have to probably before my session next Friday. I will be rewriting. I'll be writing a quick journal entry as to everything that happened. That way I have it lined up. Oh man, this was fun. This was good. Good to get some. Good to get some.
Super good.
Swarm back in. Oh, this shit is fucking my jam. I love this fucking game. All right, very cool, Josh. Thanks for joining me. You are awesome, my friend.
It's always a good time.
Always fun. Pig, thanks for joining in the chat. Super appreciate any who were stopping by in the background. Thank you as well. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you're just watching from YouTube or from the Discord, Ironsworn, hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by.
Tom stopped in and dropped Party
Tom
Rocking
did?
in the North.
Oh, he did. Where? Let me see.
Scroll up a little bit. Trademark also.
Oh, Trademark jumped in too. Trademark and my good boy Tom, thank you for jumping in. I missed. I wasn't looking at chat as much because I was getting way into the game. But thank you guys for stopping by. I super appreciate it. Shout out to Trademark and to Mr. Telmost for stopping by. Cool, very cool. And like I said, YouTube, Discord, thank you for hanging out as well. Very cool. That is everything. You can catch Ironsworn on Fridays or apparently on Saturdays when my Fridays are really tiring, which they are right now. So see where that goes. So Fridays, it'll be Saturdays on my Twitter, which is on this Twitch channel right below, or you can find it in wherever you are. If you're on this page, you can find me. But very cool, and catch us next time late at night for that, friends. All right. Take care. Have a good one. Morning, noon, or night. All right. Bye.